Welcome to WineWire, everybody. This is the place where you can find wines you cannot find in stores. My name is Adam, and as always, this is Nelson. Nelson, what do we got going on today, my friend?
Before I introduce the show, I would just like to thank everybody who we met at the Gourmet Food and Wine Expo this weekend, this 4-day long weekend.
The extravaganza.
Yeah, at the Convention Center in Toronto. What a blast. We met thousands of people who have seen us online, and amazing to just hang out and chat wine and get them to taste a bunch of stuff that we have on our site. So thank you for coming out and keep chatting with us and keep watching, because we're here for you. So today's show is actually some of the leftovers from this past weekend. We took two of the wines that people kind of started jumping up and down about once they tried them, and we've got a Shiraz from Australia and a 100% Carignan from Languedoc-Rousillon in the south of France.
All right, so without any ado, first wine of the day, which was a huge standout at the WineWire booth, is the 2010 Jeffrey Merrill Pimpla Road Shiraz. This is a 100% Shiraz from Southeast Australia. Comes in at 14.5%. It does see some time in some French oak, but it is a standout mostly because it is a delicious wine. Now this wine comes in at $19.13, but let's see what we've got going on in the nose.
You know what, Adam? Beautiful, layers of fruit, some real fresh fruit and berries, and then some beautiful rounder, more ripe characteristics in there. And you talk about that French oak, there is a beautiful, just little lining of some oak spice in there that is really nice and just cradles the fruit beautifully.
Listen, I 100% agree, and it carries on the palate. Now, the one thing that I love about these well-made Australian Shirazes is their restraint. Everyone knows that Australia can make huge mouthful Shirazes. This one is really elegant. Lots of ripe fruit, but that oak is really well integrated. There's a little bit of a spicy note in there, and there's a dark chocolate finish, which is really, really delicious. This is a really great example of how a winemaker can select fruit and do something really nice with it.
Elegant was the key word there, and I'm going to add fresh, because it is so juicy, really fresh. Beautiful drink now type of wine. It will hold for a couple years, but I love the way it's drinking right now. Yummy.
Absolutely. Delicious wine, and it is an example of when you look at the label and you see something that says South Australia and there's not a specific vineyard designation, does not mean that this wine does not pack a punch and have something interesting to say. It's all about how those grapes are actually handled.
Beautiful, versatile wine, $19. It is a fantastic bargain.
Absolutely. All right, good to go?
Right on.
All right, let's try the next one. All righty.
We're on with the 2011 Lustal Blanc K11 from the Languedoc-Rousillon. Very, very warm region in the south of France. $20.48. Why didn't they just make it $50? I don't know. But $20.48. Let's see how it weighs up to the $19.13 wine we just had.
Yeah, obscure pricing aside, this is a monster wine. I mean, big, ripe berries, red berries, a little bit of black currant, but a big nose. A little bit high in the alcohol, 15%, but that's just a little bit of a thing to watch out for. Not a bad thing, just a thing to watch out for, but very, very ripe fruit. What you got on the palate?
Quite intense on the palate. It's got beautiful acidity, great big structure, tons of juicy fruit. Again, similar fruit characteristics to the last one. Not as ripe showing, but there's more dark and spicy, peppery notes in this wine, which, the tannins are beautiful. They're soft and smooth. They're good quality tannins, and the finish is fantastic. This is gorgeous.
I agree with everything you've said, but the only thing that I would add to that assessment is I don't think this wine is drinking at peak yet. It's very young. It's a 2011. I think this thing's got a fairly wide window. I mean, Carignan by nature is something that winemakers use to blend into other wines to give it body and structure. 100% Carignan is a big, beefy wine. This has got some time. You can lay this one down for, I would say 5 to 7 years and still get a lot of joy.
You can lay it down, but if I'm going to disagree with anything you said, I just love the way it's drinking right now. I mean, I'm happy with it. It does not offend me, and I'm not eating right now. It definitely packs some tannin, but they're quite silky, and I'm ready to go with this wine.
Perfect. So you'll drink it now, and I'm going to wait. That's all we got. Listen, guys, these are 2 standout wines from the Gourmet Food Wine Expo. We had a great time, as Nelson said.
They're available on our site. Check out the links below this screen. You can find more information about them, and you can buy them right from the agents. They'll ship them right to your door.
And as always, we'd love to hear from you. It was great talking to you guys face-to-face at the show, but contact us. Get us up on our site. Comment. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And speaking of Facebook, if you have been following us, you know that we have a brand new member of our team. Stan, the French intern, come on in. Say hello to the people at home, quickly.
Hi everyone, how are you? I am the French intern, the famous one, and so glad working for them.
Perfect. Okay, now get behind the camera.
Get out of here.
Yeah. All right, guys. Any last words?
That's it. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Perfect.